Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. And Harmony lives in me. And what I would like to talk about today is the Domestic Violence Abuse Awareness Month and also Breast Cancer Awareness. This is the month that they've dedicated to those catastrophic tragedies that would occur in a woman's life. I thank God that I have never experienced breast cancer, but I have experienced the ugliness of domestic abuse and domestic violence. I write about it in my memoir, Addiction Through the Eyes of a Nurse, Rising Above Adversity Through Faith. And I tell how I was able to rise up above the adversities of life. Not only did I have a challenging and hardships in domestic abuse, but also being a single mom, raising two boys alone, and also trying to get back on track and it refused to be on welfare and food stamps and go back to school to become a nurse. That was another challenge in my life, but thank God through my faith and in God, I was able to come out victorious. In my book, in chapter 5, Addiction Through the Eyes of a Nurse, in chapter 5, I talk about abuse is ugly. And I start that chapter by writing the physical abuse actually started before I left my parents' home, but I ignored the signs. How many times, women, do we just ignore the signs? And we believe that once we get in a relationship and we make the man fall in love with us and we think everything's going to be fine, we're going to be able to change things. But I ignored the signs and accepted it because where I was raised, this was a normal behavior. Where I came up and where I was raised as a young girl, I came up around domestic abuse and domestic violence. So I thought this was really normal. I didn't know anything outside of that until later, way later on in life, I found out that this is not the way it's supposed to be. If you love someone, you are not supposed to hurt them. Um, I was children who are raised in abusive homes learn that violence is an effective way to resolve conflicts and problems. Growing up around so much abuse, I thought this is how everybody handled problems. This is how a relationship between a man and a woman is supposed to be. There is no such thing as fairy tale love. So I write in this book, and I was learning life is no fairy tale, and there are no Prince Charming who will ride in on a shining black horse and sweep me off my feet. My husband Larry drinking got worse along with the verbal and physical abuse every weekend that always ended in arguing and fighting. My family came to my rescue time and time again, but I did not want to hear what they had to say. I always went back to him. When things became terribly bad, I was too embarrassed to talk to anyone. I would leave my son over to my parents' house on the weekends because I didn't want him to see the drinking and abuse. I was trying to shield him from that. But this is what I know a lot of women go through, and we end up, if we don't get out in time, and thank God I did, we are either going to be killed or murdered. And like I said before, um, he said he loved you before he did all of these things to you, but that doesn't warrant the right for him to abuse you. Because, ladies, if A man really and truly love you, he's not going to hurt you. He's not going to hurt you with his words, and he's not going to hurt you with his physical hand. So, excuse me. So I thank you for coming to my YouTube channel, and check out my books on Amazon.com. And I hope and pray that whoever are living in an abusive relationship, um, get out of it in time to save your life, because you cannot change a man. He has to change, has to have a desire to want to change himself. It's not saying that all relationships are where the men are the abusive ones. There are some women, but they're very rare. But usually when a woman is abusive or she murder or kill a man, it's because she's defending herself. I thank y'all for coming to my page. I have other books on Amazon.com. Check them out. And